I learned how to program a Zilog Z80 on an Epson QX10, but there's a lot of that's happened since then. Could you tell us about the new Zilog and all the products you have?
Well, thank you so much. It's good to see you again, Bill. One of the things that I'm excited about, and Zilog is now a part of the world of IXYS Corporation. This is a great home for us, and we've been doing a lot of new and innovative concepts and new products as well. So I'll go over maybe some different things that we've been approaching. One of the things is we do have new silicon in design. Our 6482 is nearing release, and that would be a very rich peripheral set on an Encore extension of our family. It's still 8-bit microcontroller, but now very, very current peripheral set. So we'll find, I think a lot of customers will find that interesting. Other things we're doing is we've expanded our cores. Our philosophy is one size does not fit all, and so we have picked up the Z8051 core. The idea is if some of our customers are already comfortable within the 8051 market in 8 bits, then we want to make sure that we have solutions for them as well. Another area that we've changed around a lot, Bill, is we're starting to get into what we call rapid prototype or proof of concept reference designs. And the idea there is to be able to take together both software and hardware, even if it includes Gerbers, libraries, whatever people need, is to be able to put together a fast solution that helps them get to market quicker. And although you see a lot of reference designs, ours come with some rather interesting twists. Our World of Sensor board, for instance, those are unique. 7 sensors, for instance, on the World of Sensor board, and you can set the boundary conditions on any of those sensors in any combination, and then you can control it with your iPhones. Or our Precision Vision, it comes with an iPhone application. You're able to actually control the entire piece of reference design, the hardware, off and get notifications both in and out of the system. So in this case, with an example of a reference design is our Persistence of Vision. In this case, it's think of it like if you were going to use it at an electronic signage display, like at a mall or something like that. Later on in the evening, you want to save energy, you put the screen to sleep. You can use Z-Motion like we have over here to detect which direction people are coming from. Then you display the message that you want, which can also be timed. In this case, you simply take the iPhone application that you also comes with the reference design, which provides people with the flexibility to try different things. Hit return, and as you can see, you can immediately change to whatever that digital signage is. You also can set that up on a timer so it automatically does that. So at Zilog, what we're trying to do is enable people to be able to do more. For instance, here's an example. Once again, you notice that we were able to change that. Another area that we've focused now is what we call mini-Z. So when you look at Arduino and you look at Parallax and some of these other 28-pin standard module type things, Zilog has now got into that market as well. We are providing a wide array of both evaluation boards and fast mini-Zs. And some of these are kind of unique, if you will. You'll notice that some of them have features that are a little different in one way or another. And we do provide a library that helps you get them set up and tuned in very quickly. These are 28-pin stamp modules. And this 28-pin stamp model is an industry standard. So in other words, the breadboard itself, these people buy the stamps, they plug them in with whatever technology that's provided with that. It also comes with a library to help you quickly configure each one of these stamps to be able to do whatever you need to do. You can do them in combination, as you notice, with the board in the back. As an example, that provides you with the ability to mix and match and solve whatever type of problem you're trying to do with the stamps. And then lastly, one of the things that I think is really unique and fun about it is, Zilog, as you mentioned, got into the educational game many, many years ago. For a lot of folks, it was the first microcontroller they ever learned to program. And so we're happy to announce that we actually have a brand new educational platform that is being deployed to engineering universities now. And this comes with a world-class board that we actually worked side by side with many of the educators to build what they wanted and what they feel the students need. And then we gave a concept of plug-in shields. You can plug and play. So for instance, if I wanted to do motor control, I could use one module, and then I could plug in an RF module, and I could now do wireless diagnostics, if you will, to know if the motor failed, if it had so many, it needed maintenance, these types of things. Maybe a little bit more targeted industrial applications, but again, helps get people started very quickly and prepares the next generation of younger engineers for what they're going to face when they go into the job scene. This is our concept on our educational platform that actually shows the different shields I was mentioning. These different shields I was mentioning are the ones where students can actually go out and think outside the box and take those shields, and they're stackable. So for instance, if I wanted to do motor control and be able to control it, maybe be able to do diagnostics, and be able to do preventative maintenance, I could do that. But I could also make it wireless. It could be Wi-Fi, Zigbee, RF, and I could communicate if a motor failed, or if diagnostics time had come up. That's an example of how you would interact with these different things. What you see in front of you here is this our educational platform. This is the educational platform that that we have recently brought to market. This comes where instructors are able to work with young engineers to be able to try new and creative ways to learn how to program microcontrollers. In this case, you see the test shield, which will show the system is functioning, but it provides several areas for breadboard for people to be able to go ahead and design in new applications as they learn about microcontrollers development. Here you see this place where the shields go I mentioned earlier that are actually stackable. Here you have all your programming, your LEDs, and you can communicate any mix and match ways you want.
Now, are these open source designs so that people can extend them?
In some cases, we do have an RTOS, so we have our ZTP. We also do support some of the other types of languages as well. A lot of people do like C, so all of our support C as well. And in some cases, we will support Linux on particular environments as we go through this too.
Well, excellent. That sounds like a vast array of products. I look forward to checking some of those out.
Thanks so much for your time, Bill, and support. We really appreciate it.